listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS. Flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Halftime from Tallahassee, Florida. Middle Tennessee in command, leading Florida A&M 44-15. Individually, Balance, Gregory with 11 points, 3 3-pointers. Boldareva with 10 points, 9 points for Enrique, also 8 points for Scott, 6 points for Blakely. And again, the Balance, they've been able to take solid shots, 17 of 32 from the field, 5 of 12 from three-point range. All 5 of those, I think, were in the first quarter. As a matter of fact, as Gregory hit 3 in that opening quarter and Scott hit 2. Individually, A&M led by McEvans with 8. Hendricks held to 4. Sharp with 2. Subarats with 1. And they're 5 of 26 from the field, shooting 19% for the game. Also, 13 A&M turnovers to 3 for Middle Tennessee. Points off turnovers, 13-2, obviously in favor of the Lady Raiders. So now, I assume, Darren Park, what they did is they went into the locker room. Basically, Rick said, okay, just keep doing what you're doing, and maybe we can get some other people to get in and keep doing it as well.
Yeah, and how about 12 players played in the first half?
Yep.
So coaching staff did a great job of getting some young kids and some kids that normally don't get time until maybe the last couple minutes of the fourth quarter. Well, they got them in the second quarter, and I would expect that you're going to see a lot more of the bench used here in this second half as you get ready for 2 really big games coming up here at the end of the week.
Yep, looking forward to that. Purdue on Thanksgiving Day, and then nationally ranked Iowa State on Saturday. So hopefully going to be a very good week here in the Sunshine State, getting off to a good start here now.
It's going to be a good week. The question is, are we going to be 3-0 at the end of this week? But, it's hard not to have a good time down here in the nice weather, and the sun was out this morning.
Yep, so off to a good start. Sun's shining in here today right now, too. We'll take a break, come back, get the second half underway. Middle Tennessee leading 44-15. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
Switching is easy. You do it all the time. You switch on the lights, you switch on TV channels, and you can switch and save with State Farm. Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I can switch you over so you can start saving today. My team and I are ready to welcome you to State Farm Neighborhood. It's easy to switch and save. Just give me a call at 931-684-5274. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The golden anniversary of Lady Raider basketball continues in just moments with the second half of today's game. Let's get back to the game with the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Yeah, Team 50. They call it Team 50 for the golden anniversary of the program, and they almost scored 50 in the first half, 44-15. Our second half presented by Granis & Associates, certified public accountants specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Granis & Associates, 615-895-1040, and online at www.gcpas.com. I saw what they did there with that phone number.
Yeah.
1040.
1040.
Clever.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Nothing gets past you, Joe. You are on your game right now.
Well, the Lady Raiders are on their game, leading 44-15. Joe Fisher, Darren Park sitting in a little bit here with us.
Yeah, thanks for letting me just come down and hang with you for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A&M will get the ball to open the third quarter. They'll move right to left. In Middle Tennessee, wearing the black jerseys and shorts, blue trim, white numerals and lettering. A&M, white jerseys and shorts, orange numerals and lettering, trimmed in orange and green. Purifoy with the basketball, splits the defenders, goes outside, and Gregory knew the passing lane was there and jumped in and took it away. Purifoy penetrated, then tried to kick it out to the top, and Gregory sliced right through and took it away. Turnover number 14. Scott on the left wing, off the screen from Enrique. Goes back to Alina, wide open three, left wing, banked it in! Oh! She meant to do that.
Well, as she held her breath and looked over at Coach Insel and kind of smiled, but good to see Enrique. You know, yeah, she's got to get those shots to start falling, and that'll just really help stretch the defense.
47-15. Rarely see a bank shot from the left wing like that, but it worked out. Gregory tried to get over the top of the screen, almost got the steal. Now up top, Alexander for a three. Too strong, Boulder-Rava with a board.
Boulder-Rava's done a nice job rebounding out of area today and keeping the ball high, Joe.
She's got 6 boards. Scott goes in. Boulder-Rava backs her way on an Alexander, just powers it up and through. Made contact, got her off balance, took one more step in and spun left and scored.
And played slow. She's really starting to get comfortable down there on that block.
She's got a dozen. 49-15. Jumper. McEvans is good. She's got double figures with 10. First basket by A&M in this second half.
And A&M's offense now is just basically try to take you one-on-one, get a shot, and hopefully it goes in.
Boulder-Rava working on Alexander, and Alexander ended up on the floor and with the foul.
And it's funny, last possession, Alexander tried to, I think, draw something and maybe get Boulder-Rava to commit an offensive foul. Now she did it again, and Meta, the official, Meta Roberts, didn't fall for it.
Lob into Boulder-Rava, goes to Enrique, right wing. Blakely, they sag back, so she takes the three. It's short. Rebound McEvans for A&M. That's one of those, she didn't want to take at first, but she was so wide open, she went ahead and did it. Hendricks, their leading scorer and rebounder, has been relatively quiet, but she's going to try to force this one in, and it's stripped away. She dribbled right into the double team, and Enrique took it away. Lead pass, that one's going to be stolen away, coming the other way by the Rattlers. That's only turnover number 4 on the Lady Raiders today. Top of the key. Now Purifoy to the corner, Alexander. Back to Purifoy, left wing. Here comes that screen. Now they drop back off, and Gregory picked her pocket again.
She sure did. Purifoy just was exposing the ball, just held it right in front of Gregory, and Jalen went with quick hands.
And there's Boulder-Rava getting back behind the defense again. That's the third fast break layup she's had today.
We talk about it all the time. Reward your bigs if they run the floor hard, and Boulder-Rava's done a nice job.
Purifoy with a drive, could not finish. It was contested by Boulder-Rava, and it'll go out of bounds to the Lady Raiders. Purefoy wincing in a little bit of pain there. I don't know if she got hit in the lower back, but she was grimacing a little bit as she turned. Blakely front court, bounce pass to Enrique. Dribbles left, hands it back to Blakely. Bounce pass to the right to Gregory. Look for the entry pass, it wasn't open. Enrique drives left side of the lane. She'll go all the way to the basket and score.
What a great take, a rip-through drive by Enrique down the lane and finish there with her right shoulder and her left hand. Nice aggressive move.
Good to see. She's got 14. 53-17, Lady Raider lead. Dribble by McEvans. Being guarded by Gregory. Tries to drive. Gregory contests it, partially blocked it. Rebound off the side of the backboard to Scott. Scott doesn't have the numbers, so she'll wait. To Gregory, to the top. Boulder-Ava for three. Why not? Timeout, Florida A&M.
Great extra pass by Tamia Scott. Great extra pass by Jalen Gregory.
We'll take the timeout as well. 6:16 to go. Middle Tennessee pulling away. 56-17. Back to Tallahassee in a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or at our Greenland Drive location. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers. A&M after the timeout. Alexander for a three. It's offline, no good. Rebound hits the floor, picked up by Jada Harrison in the game now. It's Harrison, Scott, Davis, Granum, and Boulder-Ava for the Lady Raiders. Scott sends it inside. Boulder-Ava off the left block, works her way there, spins through the double team, forces it up, got it. The third move was the one that got her clear. She's got 19.
And again, she's just so much more relaxed on the block now. You can just tell she's comfortable with her back to the basket and going to multiple moves and multiple shot fakes and step throughs. She's having a nice game.
Purefoy to Alexander. 5:25 left third quarter. Middle Tennessee leading 58-17. Drive on the baseline, cut off, and it's going to be thrown away off the hands of Alexander. Good catch by a fan sitting down here in the good seats right by courtside.
Yeah.
Davis will inbound. Alexander's going to check out now. Ellis back in for A&M. And Harrison will run the point. Into the front court, guarded by Purefoy. Pass intended for Nas was tied up by Ellis, but the possession arrow will keep it with Middle Tennessee.
Ellis just went over her shoulder there and made a play on that ball. Heady play by Ellis there.
Davis inbounds to Harrison, 22 to shoot. Harrison crosses over, bounce pass to Scott, right wing. Scott goes baseline, pulls up, 15-footer, good. She went right, nobody picked her up, so she just elevated and knocked it down.
Her mid-game is really, really improved with her dribble right to that pull-up right there.
She's got 10. Now 4 Lady Raiders in double figures, led by Boulder Raven with 19. Up top, Bostic. Bostic takes a contested 14-footer, no good. Rebound Harrison.
I talked about it on TV the other day. Really, really neat to see Jada Harrison back on the floor, and she's starting. You see why she was missed basketball. She's just smooth with the ball, Joe.
She's got it top of the key. Drives on Purifoy, stumbles, had it stripped away, got it back, puts it up, wouldn't go, but she was fouled. She didn't give up on it. Purifoy is going to be called for the foul.
She plays at a really, really good basketball speed. Sometimes she knows when to explode and go quick, and other times she knows when she can just probe. She got a nice feel for the game, so what a blessing to have her back on the floor.
Timeout on the court. 4:14 left in the third. Middle Tennessee 60, Florida A&M 17. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner. But we'll just keep it here. How about that?
I love it.
Silence on the radio doesn't work.
No, there's nothing worse than dead air.
Makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue Raider basketball fans, still time to secure seats inside Murphy Center this season with the purchase of season tickets. Women's tickets $135 each, men's ticket $175. You want to support both teams. A combo package for $235. Purchase your seats. Go BlueRaiders.com/tickets or call the ticket office at 615-898-5261. Middle Tennessee 24 of 40 from the field, 60%. 7 of 15 from three-point range, 46%. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Florida A&M 6 of 32 from the field, 18%. 0 for 8 from three-point range, 5 for 8 from the free throw line. Rebounding 24-21 in favor of the Lady Raiders. Turnovers 17-4. A&M was 17. And to the Lady Raiders' credit, they have not gotten sloppy in the middle of this run. Have only turned the ball over 4 times and have scored 20 points off turnovers.
Yeah, and with mixed lineups now. So here's some players that haven't had a lot of on-the-court time, and they're taking care of the basketball and handling Florida A&M's defensive pressure as well. So, I mean, you read those numbers, Joe, and that's video game numbers with those stats right there, what Middle Tennessee is doing today.
Jada Harrison makes the first free throw. She's a 75% free throw shooter on the season. And makes them both. 62-17. Middle won this game last year 93-48 in Murfreesboro. Bounce pass to Griffin. Griffin guarded by, now into the game, Gracie Dodgen, the redshirt sophomore out of White County High School. Pull-up jumper from 16 feet is good. McEvans is about all the offense they have. She's got a dozen.
And that was a tough shot, contested shot over Savannah Davis there.
Bounce pass to Granum. Granum, one dribble, handoff to Harrison. Dodgen passed up the 3. Works off the screen, picks up the dribble, had it stripped away and stolen. Tried to force it around a defender and turned it over. Now the jumper by Griffin. No good. Big offensive rebound. Ellis powers it back up, and she's going to go to the line, and she was fouled by Kabiernik. So free throws coming. Dodgen's going to come out of the game, and Emily Monson will check in. Savannah Davis in the game as well. And Jada Harrison's back here at the other end of the floor getting some instruction from Coach Matt Insel. First free throw drops for Ellis. (62-19) the Lady Raider lead. Second toss. In and out, no good. Rebound Monson. Had it knocked away. They scrap one on the floor. They'll tie it up, I believe. Possession arrow will give it to A&M. Well, you've got McEvans plays with that big brace on her right leg. But she's been about the only offense that the Rattlers could muster today.
Yeah, but defensively, they're starting to get a little more physical with Middle Tennessee, and Middle's got to answer that right now. And
McEvans drives, scores, splits 2 defenders nicely. She's got 14. 62-20. Lady Raider lead. Grantham, hands off Harrison. Yeah, you can tell A&M's trying to get a little more physical through those screens now. Savannah Davis. Kaviurnik. Back to Davis. Loose ball picked up by Savannah. Shot clock at 7. Davis still with a dribble. Now step back 3 is going to be short. Offensive rebound. Monson with a putback. No. Loose ball out of bounds. It'll go to A&M. Monson knew it did not hit the rim, that she had to get a shot back up, and she did, but she was a little too far under to finish it.
She was. She just was a little underneath the basket too much, and so when she went and tried to put it back, a great out-of-area rebound. She really came flying in to get that rebound.
McEvans with the basketball. Lobs it inside Ellis. Double team help from Monson. Jumper short. Rebound. Monson turns around. Triple team. Has 3 players on her. They're going to call jump ball. Possession arrow will go to the Lady Raiders this time.
Yeah, Florida A&M has decided they're going to try to impose a little bit of, toughness, and they're going to try to get physical. Every rebound, the last couple loose balls, they've just swarmed to it and tried to get their hands in on that, and they've got 2 jump balls as a result.
Harrison crosses over right to left. Left side of the lane, put up a forced shot. It was blocked. Rebound tied up again. And third possession arrow in 3 possessions. This time it goes to A&M. Grantham out there with 4 personal fouls. Bounce pass to Griffin. Griffin works toward the left corner. Entry pass. Ellis drives up and under, puts up the shot, and I believe she charged. Yes, she did. And she's not happy with that call. She had her mind made up about 15 feet from the basket. She was going to score. She was going to shoot.
Yeah, and I think the bench had said, Grantham's got 4 fouls, so let's be aggressive, try to go at her, and she sure did.
So now Ellis has 3. Full court pressure now. Somebody may have to come back and help. Harrison's being double teamed in the back court, and it is Monson who comes back to help. She may have to bring it up on her own, and she will. They're trying to deny Harrison the basketball. Monson still with the dribble. Finally gets it to Harrison, but it took 13 seconds to do it. Grantham comes out deep left wing. Grantham to Monson. Yeah, A&M's picked up their intensity, and there's a steal on the turnover. Griffin coming the other way. Stops a little jump stop and banked it in.
Well, Middle's got 5 bench players in right now, and Florida A&M is taking advantage of that.
Here comes all the pressure. Monson dribbles right in front of us. Splits the defenders. A&M just swarming now, trying to take every loose ball. There's possession arrow number 4. This will stay with the Lady Raiders.
And Coach Insel, he's okay with
just
this.
Let it go.
That's right. This is a teachable moment right here for this young team, for these kids that.
And there's another weak inbounds, and I believe Harrison's going to be called for the foul. It probably prevented a breakaway.
Yeah, and as long as the officials, since Florida A&M has picked up this pace, the officials have not called a foul yet on Florida A&M. So, when you don't get a foul call, you pick it up even more. A little more.
Find out where the line is.
That's right.
Monson and Harrison come out. Blakely back in. And Dodgen back in. 3 by McEvers is good. McEvans with 17. Here comes the pressure again. This one's kicked out of bounds by A&M. They put Blakely back in to try to help with this pressure.
Yeah, that's a good move. Jada was probably starting to get a little tired. She's still working her way into game shape, but
Davis on a spot throw in. Somebody's got to come and get it. And it's stolen away, and the lay-in is good by Subaruts. So now A&M is just going to go all out, taking chances, trying to be physical, do everything they can. And now they've got it into the hands of Blakely. Blakely being guarded by Griffin. Going to try to settle this down a little bit. Blakely off the screen, drives to the basket, put up the shot, no good. Ball is lost out of bounds. It'll go to the Rattlers. 62-29 is the score. So now Boulder Raven's going to come back in. Gregory's going to come back in. Enrique, we're back to the starting 5 now. they saw enough of that, I guess, for a few minutes to say, no, let's get back in and see if we can calm things down.
Yeah, we all saw enough of that for a few minutes.
Subarat's on the left wing. Works to the far side. Hendricks has been very quiet so far. Hendricks, Subarat's cuts through on the lane, puts it up, and it off the iron, no good. She had a clean drive to the lane, could not finish it. And Lady Raiders will get the basketball. Full out, full court press here now by the Rattlers. Gregory inbounds to Arike. Alina going to bring it up. Saw Griffin trying to come in behind her. Griffin's called for the foul.
Only the 4th foul, so Middle will take it out. Shot clock's off, so let's get a good high pick on ball here for Blakely. Get her playing downhill. Try to get something to the rim here as the last play of the third quarter.
9.2 seconds remaining. Inbounds to Scott. Scott with 6, 5, 4. Scott drives to the basket, puts it up. No, but she was fouled with 2.3 seconds remaining.
And that was the right play.
Yep.
And once she turned the corner, she had the lane, and Ellis came over and wanted to make sure she wasn't going to get an easy layup.
So Scott at the line. Misses the first. Middle Tennessee 7 of 9 at the line tonight. Neither team's been there a lot. A&M 6 for 10 from the stripe. Second one is good. She's got 11. And a heave from midcourt is just short. She stared it down. McEvans thought it was right on line, but it was just a little bit short. We head to the fourth quarter. Middle Tennessee leads 63-29. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
We head to the fourth quarter in Tallahassee. Middle Tennessee in command, 63-29 over Florida A&M. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Joe Fisher, Darren Park with us here for a few more minutes. Things got a little bit sloppy in the later moments of the third quarter, but kind of to be expected. All the non-starters were on the floor for a while. Rick Insel has put them back in for the moment. A&M with the basketball. McEvans, only player for the Rattlers in double figures, drives up and under, and I believe she was fouled by Boulder Raven. You know, sometimes players, when they're scorers in a game like this, say, okay, I'm going to get mine. You know, and she's been the only one that's been able to do that.
Yeah, you're right. And what I've noticed, Florida A&M does a nice job of shot faking. And Middle, for the most part, has stayed down. But every now and again, they're leaving their feet on the shot fake, on the ball fake, and they're getting out of position. And that's what happened right there.
Yep, that was one of the big points of emphasis in their preparation for this was don't leave your feet. She missed both free throws. Gregory with a rebound. Gregory got things off to a good start, had 3 3-pointers in the first quarter when Middle pulled away and seized command of the game early. Blakely off the screen, pulls up from 14, in and out, no good. Enrique with the offensive board, goes to the floor after it, and they're going to call, I believe, the 5th tie-up we've had in this second half. Possession arrow will keep it with Middle Tennessee.
Like to see Blakely finish that at the rim.
Yeah.
You know, she's settling for that pull-up right there. Get to the rim, get to the foul line, worst-case scenario.
Gregory will inbound into the corner. Now they work it out. Boulder Raven out of the top of Enrique. Left side Scott. Left corner Gregory. Steps into the 3. Back rim no good. Rebound A&M. McEvans drives all the way to the basket. Cut off. Forced one up. No good. Offensive rebound. Hendricks blocked by Boulder Raven, but a foul. Hendricks came in their leading scorer at 12.5 points, 8.5 rebounds per game. She's got 4 today. Hendricks, a sophomore out of Farmington Hills, Michigan. And missed that first free throw badly. As a team, A&M shoots about 64% from the line. Ready for the second one. In and out, no good. Rebound, Boulder Raven got shoved from behind, but fortunately the Lady Raiders save it. And then Enrique has it stripped on a double team, taken back by Blakely. A&M just gambling everywhere on the court. They got another steal. Lead pass, Griffin puts up the shot. No, but she was fouled. Well, A&M just sending people in waves and attacking the basketball. It's paying off.
Yeah, they are, and that time Courtney Blakely just got caught with her head down and tried to spin dribble, and she spun right back into another A&M player. So, Florida A&M, if they can give this kind of effort night in and night out, they'll win some games in their conference as league play gets going.
Griffin missed the free throw. That was the difference. Early on in this game, Middle Tennessee was the one that was physical. They were the ones that were the aggressor. A&M really, until things got totally out of hand, now they've kicked up the heat a little bit.
Yeah, and it's working, so it makes you wonder, will they now start to do that a little more? You know, they started in that passive 2-3 zone. If they'd have started like this, who knows?
Intended on the inbounds for Enrique. It's knocked out by Hendricks. It'll stay with the Lady Raiders. 63-29. 8:50 left to play. Inbounds to Blakely. There's the double team. Pass for Gregory was stolen away and then stolen back. Boy, a lot of contact out there now. There's the backdoor cut on the pass from Boulder Raven. Picked up by Scott. Tries to throw it out to Gregory. Now to Blakely. To the corner. Scott drives baseline. Got hip checked and fouled by Ellis, who I believe is fouled out. Play a little erratic now. A little scattered.
That's exactly. I was trying to think, what other word can you use to describe it? I mean, they're running everywhere. They're sending 2-3 players to the ball and jumping up, getting tipped balls and everything. And, Middle's got to slow down now. And that was a nice job breaking the pressure right there because they didn't try to dribble through it. Yep. They threw it.
Ellis fouls out. So she sits down. Inbounds, Scott is wide open in the corner. The 3 is good. That is Blakely in the corner. That is Courtney Blakely. She was left all alone in the right corner, and she hit a high-arching 3 to make it 66-30. Middle Tennessee 7 of 17 from three-point range today. Griffin steps into a 3. It's short. Rebound, Boulder Raven. That is her 7th rebound to Blakely.
And finally a missed shot, so Florida A&M gets back, and they don't press.
Enrique to Scott. Scott, there's that drive, right side of the lane, wide open, basket good, and one.
And now everybody listening can take a deep breath. We've restored order.
Yep, I believe that was the intent. And I look over now, and Davis will check in, and Mason will check in, replacing Boulder Raven and Blakely, and hopefully they'll sit down for the rest of the day. Leading 68-30 with Scott going to the line. And she gets the roll to complete the three-point play. Scott with 14. Inside 8 minutes to play. And the ball out of bounds. The turnover, 69-30 the score. That is turnover, I believe, number 19 on the Rattlers. Here comes the double teaming and triple teaming in backcourt. Davis trying to work it, has it stripped away, but a foul's going to bail him out.
Yeah, and that's what I've noticed right here, Joe, is when Middle just puts the ball on the bounce immediately when they get it inbound. That's when Florida A&M is really swarming. You've got to be strong with the ball and pitch it ahead, throw it ahead, break the pressure that way, because right now you're just inviting Florida A&M on that dribble to just come at you.
They inbound to Scott. She found an open lane, so just brought it down court on her own. Now to Davis. 7:35 left to play. Davis drives to the basket, had it blocked by Hendricks, and here comes A&M. McEvans, she's going to shoot, and she does, and it's a three, and it's good. I could tell she was about to step into it, and she's got 20. 69-33. Gregory, ball was kicked, but they didn't call it. Gregory gets it back to Mason. Mason to Scott. Mason sets the screen. Tamia pulls up at the free throw line. It's offline, but a whistle, and I believe she got hit on the arm on the shot.
Yeah, she did. She elevated right there and got it across her hand. So Tamia Scott with 2 free throws coming up, and
McEvans called for the foul. And Scott at the line makes the first one. She's got 15. Boulder Raven with 19. Scott with 15. Enrique with 14. Gregory with 11. And Scott misses the second free throw. Rebound Hendricks for A&M. 70-33, Lady Raider lead. 6:55 left to play. Davis went for the steal, didn't get it. Subarats works it right to left. Went for the steal again, didn't get it. Kick to the corner. Griffin thought about a three, but Scott recovered quickly. Shot clock at 6. Griffin shot clock at 4. Griffin dribbles into the, and a really weak call in the corner on a foul. They're going to get Enrique for the call.
For as physical as Florida A&M has been the last, quarter, that's a tough one for Enrique to take there with the shot clock winding down.
It was down to about 3 when that call was made. Atmos Energy delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas, the smart choice for fueling our energy future. They're inbound right beside us here, partner. And the ball stolen by Tamia Scott. Scott crosses over, tried to cross over twice and got it taken away by Griffin. Scott went for the back slap, didn't get it. Griffin drew contact, and she'll go to the line. Foul on Mason.
That was one of those where Griffin was running with no vision to the ball, and Tamia wasn't sure what she wanted to do, but she wanted to get back to her right hand, and that last time when she crossed over, basically put the ball right in Griffin's hands.
So Griffin at the line for 2 shots. First free throw is good. Griffin has 4. A&M has checked in number 21. And let's see. They don't have a 21 on their roster, so. But they do have one on the floor.
And they had free hot dogs today for the fans.
That's right. And Middle Tennessee throws it away. Gregory was trying to get it to Davis, and that's one of those, I think Gregory thought she was going to break one way and she broke another, and the pass goes out of bounds. That's the 10th Middle Tennessee turnover. A&M with 20. Hendricks wants to shoot again if she can, and she takes a tough fall-away jumper, and it's an air ball, and is fouled as she was going up for the rebound. Foul from behind. I believe it was 32 it was, and that was Bostic. Just trying to get this one to the house. I mean, it's hasn't been in doubt for a long time.
Yeah, no, we got a road trip. We got to, we'd like to drive with daylight today,
that's right.
But Florida A&M, I mean, they've really picked up the pressure this second half, and that's, good for them. It's changed the flow of this game.
Certainly did. Yep, certainly did. Savannah Davis at the line makes the first free throw. And
you hate it for these kids that kind of got exposed a little bit from Middle Tennessee, but it's a lesson, and it's growing up, and it's part of the process. And for players like Savannah Davis and Emily Monson, even though Emily played at Purdue, I mean, it's a whole different level when you get to face D1 talent night in and night out.
A&M turns it over on the pass on the sideline. So substitutions now is, let's see, Mason back in, Granum is in, Monson back in, along with Davis and Gregory. So Gregory, the only starter on the floor. Ball inbounded to Davis. Here comes the double team chasing her. She gets trapped in the front court, and there's the jump ball. And Griffin getting a little bit too aggressive there, and fortunately cooler heads prevail. Possession arrow gives it back to the Lady Raiders. But once you dribble across that center line in that corner, you're pinned.
Yeah, exactly, and that's another lesson Savannah Davis has to learn. At the high school level, she could get away with that. Not at the college level. You've got to keep the ball in the middle of the floor.
Monson will inbound. And finally gets it into the backcourt to Gregory. Gregory behind the back dribble and then kicked it off her own knee and lost it out of bounds. She tried to come behind the back, and then the ball hit off her right knee and went out of bounds. 5:53 left to play. 11 turnovers now for the Lady Raiders. Griffin with the basketball, guarded by Monson on the right wing. Lady Raiders have been man-to-man as usual throughout this game. Count is on the sideline. Finally gets into the hands of McEvans. McEvans, tough shot but fouled by Mason.
When all else fails for A&M, McEvans is going to go make a play.
Yep, she's got 20. And misses the free throw. 9 of 19 from the line is A&M. Gracie Hamby about to check in for Middle Tennessee if this free throw is made. And it is. McEvans with 21. So Hamby checks in, the sophomore from Murfreesboro. Here's the full court pressure again by A&M. Inbounds to Davis. Davis saw the double team. This time throws over to Monson. Monson had a chance to throw over and advance it. Instead kept the dribble going. And jump ball again. Possession arrow will give it back to the Rattlers.
Yeah, I don't understand. She saw it, and all she had to do was pitch it ahead, but she just instinctively put it on the bounce. And you're not going to dribble through 3 Florida A&M players the way they're swarming the ball right now.
I think that's at least half a dozen held balls we've had in this second half. And credit A&M's swarming, gambling defense for that. Subarats bounce pass to the baseline. Hendricks skip pass, tried to skip it. It hit the side of the backboard. Is saved by the Rattlers. And now underneath, Subarats puts it up, missed it. Rebound Granum. And it's getting a little bit chippy now.
Yeah, at some point they'll have to call a foul on all these jump balls because Florida A&M is just diving in there at them.
That was another one. So timeout.
Partner, I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm glad you could come and sit in.
Yep, let's do it again sometime.
Well, we'll see you down in Fort Myers.
Yes, sir. Be safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren Park, for being with us. 72-36 is the score with 4:58 left to play. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
4:58 left to play here in Tallahassee. Middle Tennessee has led wire to wire. They lead 72-36 with 4:58 left to play. A&M really turned up the defensive pressure here. Now they were trailing by 35 or 40 at the time, but turned up the physicality, turned up the trapping defense, has forced Middle Tennessee now into a total of 12 turnovers. Full court pressure. Harrison gets the ball in to Hamby. Hands it back to Harrison. Harrison, there's the double team, finds Hamby. Hamby is tripped and fouled as she was going to break up court. She's fouled by McEvans. And so that will, I believe, be free throws for Hamby. And for Hamby, a chance to get into the scoring column for the first time this season. And the free throw is good. First points for the Blackman High School product. 73-36, 4:52 left to play. Second one is short. Long rebound, Hamby ran it down herself to Harrison. Harrison dishes Monson, and the ball is on the floor. Loose ball. I believe they were on the sideline. They'll call another jump ball, give it to A&M. That's one of those, I believe, Monson was driving in, expecting the shot to go up. Instead, it was passed back to her, and she wasn't quite ready for it. Hendricks. Gracie dodging back into the game now. Grantham. Hendricks drives, almost carried the ball. Puts up the shot, good, and she was fouled. And if that's on Grantham, she's fouled out. The foul is on Grantham, so she has fouled out. The basket by Hendricks, that's only her 6th point of the day. So now Mason will check back in as Grantham has to sit down with 5 fouls. Hendricks at the line and fires and hits. Hendricks with 7. Here comes the full court pressure again. Harrison reverses. Bounce pass through it right to A&M. Coming the other way, McEvans takes a 17-footer. It's short. Rebound. They scrap loose. Picked up by A&M. Stripped away. Got it back, and then they're going to call a foul as 4 bodies are on the floor. Did they get Harrison, I believe, for that one? So they're cleaning up the perspiration in the lane after 3 or 4 players were on the floor. It's gotten physical and gotten a little sloppy here in this second half. Not that uncommon in games that get out of hand so early. So Hendricks at the line makes the first one. She's got 8. 4:20 left to play. Second one, good. 9 for Hendricks. Against the full court pressure, Monson with the dribble finds Harrison. Harrison will bring it into the front court. Here comes the double team again. She fights through all the contact, finds Monson. Boy, just swatting and hammering on arms and shoulders, but Strong enough to maintain that time. Harrison. Hamby comes out to set a screen. They got the foul on a hold, I believe, away from the basketball on Bostic. And that's going to send Mason to the line, the redshirt freshman out of Lebanon High School. And Mason trying to get into the scoring column for the first time this season as well. And first free throw rattles and falls out. It almost died on the flange on the back of the iron, and it just eased out. Second one for Mason. Made it. So she's in the scoring column. Three from the corner is no good. Offensive rebound. Handoff inside. McEvans makes it, and she's fouled. McEvans with 23. She's had a good second half. Came in averaging 11, so she's doubled her average today. 74-43. Basket, the free throw is good to make it 74-44. 3:48 left. Milanovic checks in for Lady Raiders. Inbounds Harrison. Harrison dribbled into the double team. Loose ball, foul. I believe they're going to get Griffin for the foul, and they will. No, they're going to get Harrison for the foul. That's an interesting way to see that. I was pretty sure that the foul would be on Griffin. Instead, it's going to be on Harrison. So now A&M will inbound side front court. 30-point Lady Raider lead. And the ball almost turned over, saved by Hendricks. Hendricks guarded by Milanovic, gets past her, puts it up good. Nice drive by Hendricks. And here they go with a full court pressure again. This time the Lady Raiders throw over the top of it. Dodgen finds Mason wide open, and she's fouled going to the basket. That's how you need to break that pressure, and you heard Darren Park here talking about it earlier. Instead of trying to dribble through it, advance it, throw over the top of it with something on it. They did that. Mason was back all by herself, so the only thing A&M could do was foul. Subaratz wants to get in on the lane before they hand Mason the basketball. She does. First free throw barely got the front iron. 74-46. A&M trying to make this look a lot closer than it really was. Mason misses both free throws, Dodgen with the offensive rebound. Bounces it to Harrison. Harrison being guarded by Griffin. Now draws the double team, bounces it to Mason. Mason to Dodgen, 10 to shoot. Dodgen reverses back to Milanovic. Shot clock at 5, lob inside and a foul. That's going to be a hold, I believe, on number 5, and it will. Foul on Hendricks. Going to send Mason to the line again for 2. So Mason will try it again. Mason, 3-time all-region tournament when she was at Lebanon. And misses the free throw. She's going to be frustrated when this one's over because she had an opportunity to put several into the scoring column today. So far, only one. Second one, that's good. She's got 2. 3:05 left. 75-46. Lady Raiders leading. Hendricks makes the catch at the free throw line. Fake pass. Bostic takes the jumper off the iron, goes over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. It'll be Lady Raider basketball. Again, we'll finish this one. We'll head to Fort Myers, Florida for games Thursday and Saturday against Purdue and Iowa State. Harrison draws a triple team. That means somebody's got to be open. Now front court, 3-on-1 to the corner. Dodging, three, short. Rebound, A&M now coming the other way. Griffin cut off by Harrison. Runs into Harrison. Harrison's called for the block, and the basket is good. So the basket is good. And Griffin for the opportunity for the three-point play. And this one's, the score's going to end up looking a lot closer than it really was. Thanks to A&M just going all out defensively. Give them credit. They turned up the. There's a reach in on Milanovic. There's no call. Milanovic almost traveled and did. Yep. Trying to bring it up court, turned it over. Rick Insel standing calmly on the sideline. So A&M trying to inch a little closer with 2:25 left to play. Hendricks, McEvans dishes, nice pass inside, shot missed. Offensive rebound, Hendricks stripped away to Milanovic. To Monson. Monson needs to find Harrison and does. Harrison into the front court. Harrison through the double team to Milanovic. Anna looking for Harrison, gives it back. Shot clock at 17. Harrison picked up the dribble. They slip a screen inside. Milanovic goes to the corner. Dodgen steps into another three. This one's no good. Rebound A&M. Hendricks, lead pass front court McEvans. She'll take the three. It's no good. Rebound A&M. Offensive board. Back outside, Subarots saved it right near the center line. 1:40 left to play. 10 to shoot for the Rattlers. Crossover dribble. Griffin, did she travel or was she fouled? They're going to call the foul on Milanovic. So Davis will check back in for Dodgen. So Griffin, who has scored 7 all in this half. So Griffin, first one on the way is good. Yeah, there's going to be some frustration, I would imagine, when this is all over. Even though it's going to be a very convincing win, it very easily could have been a 30 or 35-point win, but instead it's going to inch down toward 20 here with 93 seconds left. Second one by Griffin. Good. She's got 9. She brought an element of toughness for them as well. Point contact there, and they're going to call that an offensive foul on Harrison before the ball even came in. And that was Griffin that took that charge. Well, A&M turned up all the pressure, and the way that they have allowed the game to be played and called, it sort of played into their hands. Cleaning up the perspiration. They've been busy today. There have been bodies on the floor all day. So that was the 5th foul on Harrison. So she fouls out. Dodgen will check back in. A&M will inbound after the offensive foul. Bounce pass intended for Hendricks, saved in the corner. Hendricks lost it, stripped away by Milanovic out of bounds. 27 to shoot. It feels like this last quarter's taken about an hour. We were talking earlier about how there hadn't been that many free throws. That's all changed. 27 taken by A&M, 23 taken by Middle Tennessee. Griffin with the basketball, pulls up, contested jumper, and she was fouled by Monson. Oh, those are the ones that frustrate you. You never want to foul a jump shooter, especially one taking an off-balance 16-foot jumper, and instead back to the line again. So Demaya Griffin for 2 shots. Trying to get into double figures for the afternoon. And she does with the first free throw. She's got 10 all in this half. 75-52. Second one is no good. Rebound Mason for the Lady Raiders. Largest lead in this game was 45 points for the Lady Raiders. Milanovic right in front of us here, gets it into Monson front court. Now to Savannah Davis. 1:10 to play. Davis bounces to Milanovic. Tried to get it inside to Mason and turned it over. A&M the other way. Kick out to the corner. Griffin for three, no. Offensive rebound, McEvans. McEvans goes up, contested, no good. Tipped out deep, saved by Monson in the corner. Monson, nice behind the back dribble, splits two defenders, splits three, and finally is fouled by Hendricks. I mean, at some point, you got to call something when they keep getting hit like that, and finally Hendricks was called. Monson did a nifty job of dribbling to get that ball into the front court. And now she'll be at the line for two. So three players have fouled out in this game. Grantham and Harrison for Middle Tennessee. Ellis for A&M. None of them starters, but all have fouled out. Monson makes the first free throw to get on the board. 76-52, 45.8 seconds remaining. Second free throw also good. Wide open, McEvans for a line drive three that's no good. Rebound dodging for Middle Tennessee. Picks up the dribble, bounces it to Davis, gets it to Monson. Monson front court, 30 seconds left. Monson. Milanovic, nice pass to Mason for the finish inside and the foul. Nice assist from Milanovic. Mason able to finish, and she'll go to the line. So the first basket for Mason, and now the chance to complete the three-point play. Looking for the Lady Raiders' 80th point. And got it. So 5 for Mason. 80-52, 22 seconds left. Griffin, guarded by Dodgen, gets the screen. Griffin can't shoot, bounces it down low. McEvans pinned in a double team. They work it to the perimeter. Subarats. Subarats hooks a pass to the corner. Penetration. The jumper is good by Bostic. Bostic with 3.6 seconds remaining. A&M still pressing. Lady Raiders tried to get the ball in, and it's stripped out of bounds with 1.7 left to play. Just drop back and let's get this over with. Monson gets it into Davis, who will hold it, and that will be the end of it. Middle Tennessee leads wire to wire. They defeat Florida A&M by a score of 80-54. The Lady Raiders improved to 5-1 on the season. Florida A&M still looking for its first win. They fall to 0-7. Stay with us. The postgame show's coming up in Tallahassee. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness. Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Lady Raider Game Day continues, and we have you covered with a full recap on the Exit Realty postgame show. Today's Lady Raider postgame show is presented by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Tim Page, and Chip Walters. The Lady Raider postgame show is also sponsored by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Once again, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Middle Tennessee improved to 5-1 on the season. They lead wire to wire, defeating Florida A&M at Tallahassee today by a score of 80-54. A&M still looking for its first win of the year. Coach Rick Hensel joins us here to talk about this one, and it's one of those, Coach, you win by 26, but the score's really not indicative of the dominance you had, especially early on.
Well, I thought our first line bunch just played great. Mm-hmm. I mean, they passed the ball, shared the ball, rebounded the ball, executed their offenses, played good defense. I haven't got no complaints. I thought now the young ladies that we put in after them, they let it get out of hand because we did too much dribbling. We didn't get in their offense. We didn't finish. We didn't hit free throws. Didn't do anything well, be honest with you. But, maybe we found a player or two out of that. I thought Anna, we've been looking for another forward. I thought she handled it better. Mm-hmm. And, they just got where they just running and running into us and undercutting us and everything else. And so we took it and, got a little tougher. So we got some work to do with that. Yeah, but right now we're healthy. And we're going to Fort Myers 5-1.
It was interesting seeing and going through the practice yesterday and all your points of emphasis. And you talk about that first line. We've got to do this help-wise. We've got to do these things. We've got to fight the double teams, stop these. And to see it all happen just like you had laid it out, that was very impressive.
They did a good job. They really did a good job. And I tell you, they were very focused. I thought Tamia Scott and Jalen Gregory just unbelievable. Cab did a great job. Nas finished today. We thought we got some good minutes out of Alina. Alina came in, and I don't know what she ended up with rebound-wise. If you got the rebounds.
Yeah, she had 4 rebounds, 14 points, 4 rebounds.
We can live with that. We can live with that. But, we just got to take care of the basketball and execute our offense, and we finished, and I thought we did a good job. Now, they're not a great team. But now we dominated this bunch. They played Florida State, and also Central Florida. And we went into all 3 films, and they didn't dominate them, but we totally dominated this bunch with our first line bunch.
Talk about now that you talked about that second group coming in. It's good to get them opportunities in games like this. I mean, even though it gets a little sloppy and all the things you have to deal with, great teaching moments, though, isn't it?
Well, we needed to see who we it's up in the air what we were going to do at the 4, and we're still up in the air on the 1, and so it gave us a chance to look at those young ladies, and I thought one of them stuck their head above the crowd there. I thought Anna did a good job getting tougher there and handling the ball, made a couple of passes, and we got a rebound. We didn't rebound the ball like I wanted to again today.
Yeah, 41-35 was the total. A&M, but you look at all, they seem to be a team that rebounds pretty well regardless.
Well, we talked about it early before the game started, you and myself, and the fact that they're very athletic, got a lot of vertical, a lot of lateral, and they were able to use it, and they got some. They at halftime, I think they were up 1 rebound on us.
Yeah.
But again, we shot the ball pretty good the first half too. There wasn't many rebounds.
That's right. They didn't have that many opportunities. Yeah.
But still, we got to do a better job. We knew coming in rebounding was going to be one of our Achilles heels, and we've got to improve on it, and we didn't improve on it today.
What does it mean to you, before I let you go, that this was one? I think you have a little bit of concern just by where it falls in this trip and all the things that are coming. To see them come out and be focused and be ready in this situation, that's got to be very encouraging.
Well, it was, Joe. I'll be honest with you. I thought that, again, you go back to the 3 primary players and Cab, Tamia, and Jalen. They just basically set the tone. If you want to zone us, we're going to shoot you out of here.
Yep, that's what happened.
You're going to man us, we're going to take you to the basket. So we were just we bought into our strategies and dominated. I was real proud of them.
Coach, great job.
Thank you.
Let's head to Fort Myers. We'll take a break, come back. We'll visit with our player of the game and more after this, as Middle Tennessee wins it 80-54 over Florida A&M. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Middle Tennessee a winner 80-54 over Florida A&M. The Exit Realty postgame show brought to you by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates and agents Brad Hopkins, Chip Walters, Richard Lewis, and Tim Page. The #1 producing Exit Realty office in the United States. Find them online at exitmurfreesboro.com. Hey, our Built Ford Tough player of the game is Miyoshi Mason joining us here. Visit buyford.com now for all Ford makes and models because the best trucks are built Ford Tough. Got some good minutes today. Got into the game late. Just talk about being in a game like that when it's a scramble, it's helter-skelter, just dealing with things when they get that way.
Yeah, so I'm of course not with the first group. I'm with the second group, so we're all still learning and trying to play together and trying to know what we're doing. So, of course, we're going to be in a scramble. It's kind of like crazy at the moment, but I have to stay like a calm mind and just try to help others because I have been here longer than more than the other girls that I'm out there with. So it's kind of like a scramble, but I like to keep like a calm mind and just try to focus on what I can do.
you come into the game and you know what your role is, and when you're going to get in, at least early on. When you see a game getting the way this one started, you start getting in your mind, okay, we might be out there a while today, which is a good thing.
Yeah, because we do a lot of fouling and it's just slowing down the game, keeping it going.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of fouling down the stretch, wasn't it? Do you know when you walk up and you scored and it's your first point of the season? I mean, is that in your mind when you hit it?
Yeah, that was exciting.
So you were aware of that.
Yeah, I was.
And then later on, your first basket.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Talk about that, because that was a nice play, as I recall.
Oh, yeah, that was. Was it an M1? Yeah, so, I was kind of open, and then, my teammate Anna passed it to me. She seen me, and then I went up and shot it, and the girl fouled me, hit me in my stomach, but didn't feel it. It's fine.
So just talk about this week. I mean, this is one I know you've been looking forward to as a team, because you come here on, play a Tuesday, then we're heading down to Fort Myers for 2 more really good games. Just talk about looking forward to this week.
Yeah, this week is one of the hardest weeks for our team, overall, but it's the best week, honestly. I feel like this is a week that prepares us for further on in our season, like conference tournament, NCAA tournament, playing, and then only having a day to get ready for the next team. So I feel like these are very important weeks for us, because this is at the end of a season, this is going to be this is what's going to help us. So what we do this week, I really feel like determines what's going to happen in our conference.
Well, you got it off to a good start. That's the best thing. Let's go get ready to ride the bus, okay?
Yes. Okay.
Thank you very much. Miyoshi Mason, our player of the game after her performance today. We'll come back. We'll go through the stats for you and get you set up for the rest of this road trip in a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Middle Tennessee a winner 80-54 over Florida A&M. Time to go inside the numbers of today's game from Granis & Associates, certified public accountants specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Granis & Associates, 615-895-1040 and online at www.gcpas.com. Middle Tennessee for the game, 27 of 51 shooting, 52.9%. 8 of 20 from three-point range, 40%. 18 of 26 from the line, 69%. Florida A&M, 17 of 59 from the field, 28%. 2 of 16 from three-point range for 12%. 18 of 29 from the free throw line, 62%. Blue Raiders collected 41 rebounds during this game. Each Lady Raider rebound is brought to you by Window World of Murfreesboro. As America's most trusted remodeler, Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. Visit windowworldmurfreesboro.com for a free quote today. Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window provider of Blue Raider athletics. 41-35, the edge in rebounding. 35 defensive rebounds, only 6 offensive rebounds for Middle Tennessee, but when you shoot 52%, there aren't as many opportunities for that. Turnovers, 21 for Florida A&M, 18 for Middle Tennessee. As you hopefully were listening, most of those came in that second half when A&M just went all out, gambling, taking chances, and getting very physical, and they forced 18 total turnovers. Points in the paint, 34-24 in favor of the Lady Raiders. Points off turnovers ended up 20-19 in favor of Middle Tennessee. There were 3 block shots for Florida A&M, 2 blocks for Middle Tennessee, 9 steals, 16 assists for the Lady Raiders, 11 steals, 3 assists in the game for Florida A&M. We'll come back. We'll go through the individual stats and wrap it up from Tallahassee in just a moment. This is Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Middle Tennessee a winner by a score of 80-54 over Florida A&M. Individually in the contest, it was 4 players in double figures. Boulder Rava with 19, Scott with 15, Enrique with 14, Gregory with 11. Blakely had 9 points, 5 assists today. 2 points for Monson, 1 point for Hamby, 2 points for Savannah Davis, 2 points for Harrison, and 5 points for Miyoshi Mason. For Florida A&M, it was McEvans with 24 to lead all scorers, Hendricks with 11, and Griffin with 11. Those were the leading scorers for Florida A&M. So we leave here, we get on the bus, and we'll take the 6-hour or so bus ride to Fort Myers, Florida, and prepare for games Thursday afternoon against Purdue, and then Saturday against Iowa State. So looking forward to those games on Thursday. It'll be Thanksgiving Day, and hopefully we can have you be with us for part of the celebration. I'm Joe Fisher. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to Connor back in the studio. Final score again, Middle Tennessee 80, Florida A&M 54. You've been listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of the 50th season of Middle Tennessee State University women's basketball. Today's broadcast was presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. The proceeding has been a Van Wagner presentation of the Blue Raider Network.